The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
It's not
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, good morning and welcome in here. It is 7:03, Mix 1041. We're on mixtv.tv. We can also be on your phones and mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. That's a free download at mymix1041.com. We received information from Cleveland Police saying they're investigating a social media threat directed at Cleveland High School. The threat reported about 8 p.m. on Thursday. We received this statement on Friday afternoon. Authorities with Cleveland Police said they were taking the threat seriously, working with District Attorney Stephen Hatchett and the Tennessee Office of Safety and Homeland Security to identify any suspects. In response, a greater police presence has been stationed at Cleveland High School to ensure safety. I want to underscore here, we received this press release on Friday afternoon. WTVC television reports a Cleveland man, Paul Swafford, was arrested after threatening to blow up North Cleveland Church of God if he wasn't given money and a car. According to police, Swafford called the church early last week demanding cash and a vehicle, claiming that bombs were already on the way. Swafford provided his name during the call, which allowed police to locate Swafford and arrest him on charges of making false reports. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reports last week Chad Bannister Hedgecock of Cleveland entered a plea agreement on 2 of the 4 misdemeanor charges filed against him in U.S. District Court. The charges related to the January 6th Capitol incident. Hedgecock charged with disorderly conduct and parading into the Capitol. He was arrested in May, and he's set for sentencing March 3rd of next year. Could face up to 12 months in prison and a $5,000 fine. In Ray County, a routine traffic stop led to the arrest of Tasha Crass on multiple drug charges. A Ray County deputy pulled over Crass for towing a trailer with broken taillights, and during the stop, he noticed drug paraphernalia and searched her vehicle, discovered marijuana and 22.5 grams of methamphetamine hidden in a container. The City of Cleveland's Shade Tree Boards been awarded the 2024 Community Partnership Award by the Tennessee Environmental Health Association. This recognition highlights the board's efforts to promote urban forestry and environmental health. Cleveland Mayor Kevin Brooks praised the board's dedication, which has kept Cleveland a tree city, USA, for over 32 years. And the early voting continued over the weekend. Bradley County Election Administrator Fran Green told me last night that on Saturday we had 2,049 people vote early in Bradley County. Our running total is at 11,324. So here's a reminder about early voting in Bradley County. And if we can get that slide up there, Fruit Loops. There we go. The early voting locations for Bradley County, of course, Omega Center International. That's the Perry Stone Ministry, Urbane Road, just up from the Y. Northeast Recreation Center, Berry Street near downtown. The Bradley County Election Commission office on Broad Street, downtown Cleveland, and the Bradley County Fire and Rescue Training Center. That's the former Waterville School on Dalton Pike. You can vote early Monday through Friday. So today, 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Saturday, 9 to 4. Of course, Election Day, Tuesday, November 5th, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And we'll have coverage on election night beginning at 7 p.m. Reggie, I saw a story, I guess yesterday, Tennessee's voted over 200,000 people statewide so far. We're actually a little behind 2020, not much, about 10,000. But anyway, people are voting in Bradley County, 11,324 right now.
Yeah, that is great news this morning. Definitely. Those numbers very encouraging.
Well, my goodness. Also very encouraging, the Tennessee Volunteers. What about it?
What's with your shirt? Come on. You wear Tennessee orange when they win? Is
After
that it?
the fact. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to take a chance. Beforehand, of course, I'm the Bob Euchre of, Bob Euchre used to pick the games after the games. It's a little safer. But how about UT? Now, is this their plan? Do they spot the opponent the first half, and then they start playing in the third quarter?
I think so. That seems to be how we're doing these days.
World Series dream matchup is set for the first time since 1981. The Dodgers and the Yankees. Holy cow. Now, we wanted the Braves in there, but if that can't happen, my second favorite team's the Dodgers. I lived out there.
Did you ever live in California?
I did, about 5 years. But anyway, Dodgers, Yankees, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, it will be.
Especially compared to last year. We go from the worst World Series in history to the best. So anyway. All right, Bridget, let's get our first check of traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway. And anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. And taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking great so far as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland, efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right. Time for the Hardee's Wake Up. And this morning, let's get this week started off right with a great breakfast from Hardee's. Hardee's, they have their 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast. That includes a made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuit, biscuits and gravy, and country fried steak biscuit. You can choose 2 of the same or mix and match for delicious breakfast variety at a Hardee's near you. Hardee's is goodness in the making. And we'll come back with more in a moment. 10 after 7, Monday morning.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS. Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga. With an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products, make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
The Smart Factory Institute presents the 10th annual Peak Performance Symposium on October 25th at the Smart Factory in the Pie Center in Cleveland. Join industry peers as they share manufacturing best practices for maintaining a competitive advantage in the areas of technology and talent. This year's symposium is sponsored by Mueller, Blueprint Intelligence, Logos Automation, Renishaw, Phoenix Contact, and Focused Apps. Attendees will also be entered to win fourth-row tickets at the 45-yard line to the November 23rd UT game against UTEP at Neyland Stadium. Register at peakperformanceinc.com.
Save a bundle at Eller.
Speaking of scooters in Dayton, I had to take Reagan over to a volleyball. I didn't have to. It was an honor to take my little girl. And obviously she's not listening right now for me to call her a little girl. But anyway, I took her to a volleyball tournament in Dayton, and I had not been to Dayton in a while. And so I passed the Scooters Coffee.
Yes.
And I mean, if you're in Dayton, Tennessee this morning, or anywhere over there in Ray County, that Scooters Coffee is so convenient to you. It's right there. If you've not tried it yet, get over there. What are you waiting on? And I want to do an experiment. Now, this may be tough. Let's do something here. This is for Dayton scooters only. The next person who calls in right now, 423-614-6499, Monday morning, 7:15. If you're listening in Dayton, Tennessee, Ray County, one and the same, and you get to Scooters Coffee, and you can call us, and we hear the barista, we hear the process, we will pay for your coffee. Now, we may have to, we've got to get with Claudia here, but anyway, the next person who called, first person, I should say, this is the Dayton Scooters only, not Cleveland. Now, if some of you faking me in Cleveland, I'll find out who you are. We'll put you in prison. But anyway, if you're in Dayton, Tennessee, at the Scooters in Dayton, I saw it for the first time Saturday. Man, it's beautiful over there.
Yes.
Very nice. I love Ray County.
Yeah.
Anyway, call us. We'll pay for your Scooters Coffee. Dayton, Tennessee only. 423-61. I feel like if I scream it, they'll know it. 423-614-6499. And let's do that. All right. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. There's a man screaming at me all the time, Roger Pickett.
Here at Mermaid Mattress, we're revolutionizing the way you shop. We offer actual stores you can visit to try your new mattress before you buy it. Mermaid Mattress, we're just around the corner.
For today, we'll have a few clouds this morning, mainly sunny by afternoon, a high of 79 and a low of 43 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, a high of 79 and a low of 46. Sunny on Wednesday as well, and even warmer with a high of 81. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 41 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Independent Installation Services is hiring experienced installation installers. Call.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, and tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
4:47 a.m. is your time, and we're looking forward to another clear week. Sure, the temps are a little different this week, but clear again, Clay.
Yeah, that's right, Paul. We're not going to see any active weather for this work week. Now, last week we had the cool fall-like temperatures. It is going to be much warmer as we kind of peruse through the rest of this week. No rain in sight. That was one of the headlines last week, if you remember. I'm still just not seeing any moisture coming our way. Probably through at least the end of October, maybe even beyond. So it is going to stay dry. As for your temperatures stepping out, 39 in Cleveland, 48 in Chattanooga, 46 down in Scottsboro, 42 in Dalton. So there's still a chill in the air. But as we get into your afternoon, we'll have sunny skies, high pressure building in. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a really nice afternoon. 77 in Decatur, 76 today in Soddy Daisy. We'll have 79 in Benton, 77 in Andrews and Murphy. Same for Blue Ridge, 78 over in Ringgold, 79 in Bridgeport and Trenton, and 77 down in Fort Payne. So as you can see, it is going to be a nice, mild afternoon. So if you like the warmer weather, soak it in, because again, we're getting closer and closer to November and December, and that's when our temperatures typically start to drop off pretty good. So enjoy the warmth while it lasts. High pressure building in, no rain, and this is going to be the satellite radar. So I could show you this, and it would be true for the rest of the week as well, because we're not going to see any green. In the overall pattern setup, so of course we have that high pressure in, but we also have this flow coming in from the Pacific. That brings in those mild temperatures from the Pacific Ocean and kind of spreads them across the southern U.S. So we're not going to see any big dips in that northern jet stream. That's what we need to get that cooler air. It's going to stay bottled up into Canada, so that's going to help to keep our temperatures much warmer throughout the week. And yeah, look at this. We're going to be about 5 to 10 degrees above normal. Highs in the 80s Wednesday through potentially Saturday, and then we may have a little bit of a cool off coming for your Sunday. And even beyond over the next 6 to 10 days, which will take us right into the end of the month through Halloween, warmer than normal temperatures looking pretty likely, not only for us here locally, but across a pretty good chunk of the country. So we're going to have more 70 and 80 degree days. Now it's still going to be cool each morning, but each afternoon those temperatures are going to warm up pretty quickly. Here's a look at your futurecast. High pressure again going to dominate our weather. Under high pressure you get sinking air, so you're not going to have any of that lift you need to produce some of those storms. Dry conditions across the entire southeast. So from the Carolinas pretty much all the way down to the Gulf Coast and to parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, no rain coming our way. It is going to be dry. We will have a weak front come in Wednesday, but it's going to be a dry front. So potential rainfall for the next 7 days from southern Kentucky all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Not a drop coming our way, which isn't great news because we do need it. We're still dealing with a moderate drought here across portions of the Tennessee Valley. Likely to see these drought conditions worsen as the next drought monitor is released coming up this Thursday. Now, you know, a little fun this morning. We're getting close to the holiday season. We're only 32 days away from Thanksgiving, 60 from the first day of winter, 64 from Christmas.
This is as of Saturday in Bradley County. 2,049 people voted on Saturday, and the updated total is 11,324 in Bradley County. So we'll continue update. Early voting continues through October 31. At 4 locations in Bradley County: Omega Center International, Urbane Road, the Northeast Recreation Center, Berry Street, the Bradley County Election Commission office downtown on Broad, and then the Bradley County Fire and Rescue Training Center. That's the old Waterville School on Dalton Pike. That's Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 4. Of course, Election Day is Tuesday, November 5th. Polls 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. that day will be on the air. Election night coverage, 7 o'clock on election night. Cleveland Police Department said they investigated a social media threat directed at Cleveland High School. Now, we've had a few days here. The threat reported at about 8 o'clock on Thursday night. We received this statement on Friday afternoon. A Cleveland man, Paul Swafford, was arrested after threatening to blow up North Cleveland Church of God if he wasn't given money and a car. Those stories and more in full detail At the top of the hour, 7:22.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Time to get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to our friend David Sherlin today. Also, Jennifer and Paul Peticolas. They are celebrating their 29th wedding anniversary today. Jason Cox is also celebrating today. Happy birthday. Also, Zach Pike is celebrating today. His boys Grayson and Easton sent that in to us. Parker Evans is 12 years old today, a basketball player at Ocoee Middle School. That's from his mom, dad, and brother. Owen Lowe is 3 years old today. That's from his Mimi and Papa. And then Nora Hollyfield is having a birthday today. She works over at All Safe Storage. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Of course, sports around the corner as we, of course, talk about a big win for UT on Saturday over the Crimson Tide of Alabama, 7:23. Get a check of the streets.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. Call or stop by their Cleveland office located at 950 25th Street in Cleveland in front of Ace Hardware. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Any trade goes. This is John Davis, the trading man for Kia Cleveland.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Maybe it began with a little girl following a kaleidoscope of butterflies to a place beyond her dreams. But then it became a real kaleidoscope that you can walk and fly through, where we don't just welcome you, we celebrate you. As the colors swirl and spin, there's definitely beauty in this place, but it's also in those around you, and the memories will live in our hearts forever.
Dollywood, love every moment.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy man? Listen to how Direct Primary Care Associates has helped men like Mike Kelly.
I imagine like most men, I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm very busy with my life. And the problem with going to other urgent care places is you can go there and sit, you don't know how long you're going to be, and I have other appointments that I may have to get to. With this, you know when you're going to be here. I was spending over $70 a month medication through my other insurance. Here I haven't paid a dime. I haven't had to pay for anything. So just that alone in the last 8 months saved me over $500. And I'm telling you right now, as a man, I know how much energy it takes to even call in and have to get some help, because we don't like to ask for help. But these are here to help you. This is what this is designed for, is to help you.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
By Dread Hollow, which I've always said is our motto here.
Yes.
I've been dreading getting on this hollow for about 30 years now, but
yes.
if I stole,
Yes,
find your
thank
script.
you. Yes. Got
By
it
the
right
way,
here.
Bridget sounds a lot worse than she is. Of course, she's
Thank
really
you for
bad,
that.
but
Thank
it's what
you.
she said. She came in. Steve, my voice, I don't know. I said, praise the Lord, hallelujah.
in and out, you never know.
My prayers at the altar yesterday are working.
Thank you.
Over to you.
Dread Hollow is over 25,000 square feet of haunted house sets, illusions, and horror-themed escape rooms. Dread Hollow is widely recognized as one of the top haunted attractions in the country. It's open Thursday through Sunday nights through November 1st, located at 321 Browns Ferry Road in Chattanooga. Tickets are sold exclusively online at dreadhollow.com.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, we are Mix 1041, looking like a beautiful Cleveland-Bradley week. That's right, Cleveland at Bradley this Friday night, 7:28. Now the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, here is, well, he's actually a Cleveland High School Hall of Famer. It was a lean year. Roger Piggott.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
All right, for today, mainly sunny, a high of 79 and a low of 43 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 79 and a low of 46. And then on Wednesday, sunny as well with a high of 81. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 41 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar this morning, things are looking great out there.
Are they really?
Yep.
Why don't you go outside and find out? It is 7:29. Obviously, I'm doing other things here. Have no idea what's going on. Are we done?
Yep.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, 7:29. Hey, it's Mocs Monday. The UTC Mocs have a home game. Can we figure out who that is? I meant to look and I forgot.
Sure.
We are now the proud home of Chattanooga Mocs football and basketball. Football on WCLE 99.1 FM. It's a wonderful thing. So glad to be involved in carrying Mocs athletics with UTC. So we're giving away 4 tickets to see UTC and
VMI,
Virginia Military Institute. I think Saturday at
4 p.m.
Okay, 4 p.m. on Saturday at Fenley Stadium. If you want to go, call or text. We're going to give these away at 9 o'clock. 423-614-6499. Mocs Monday. Mocs and VMI this Saturday, 4 o'clock at Fenley Stadium. You can listen to all Mocs football with Jim Reynolds. He's been there 45 years, Jim Reynolds. And right now at this moment, he is in a small room with Jed Mescon. So he basically goes from being tortured all week to doing football.
I know how he feels.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And that's terrible if you said that about Jed, little Jed. Little Jed. All right, so 423-614-6499. Let's go to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness Sports, sponsored by the Town Squire. The Town Squire has all the essentials for your fall wardrobe. Whether you're looking for hanging out sport shirts, stylish outerwear, or those versatile quarter zips, the Town Squire's got you covered with brands you trust like Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Johnny O, and Volunteer Traditions. New styles and colors arriving daily. Larry and his team are ready to help you gear up for the season ahead. Visit the Town Squire and find your next favorite look. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland. So is this the plan now? We spot the opposing team in the first half. Hey, we're so good, we're going to spot you the first half. Of course, you're wearing your Alabama colors.
I know, this
Honest to
was
God.
Completely unintentional.
Hey, Fruit Loops, are you seeing this? I just looked at it. I hadn't looked at it all 4:30 when we got here.
Keep it away.
Look at this.
She is wearing a nice outfit.
Thank you.
That means nothing.
I don't have anything that's work appropriate that's Tennessee orange. I have T-shirts and sweatshirts, and that's it.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead, Fruit Loops. Yeah, I'm heading there, too. Go ahead.
You don't have any Vols clothing.
Not that I can wear to work.
Do we need to do a clothing drive for Bridget?
I have plenty of T-shirts and sweatshirts.
Forget about all these hurricane victims. Let's get Bridget some UT clothing. You're an abject buffoon. I mean to tell you, the fact you hate, first of all, you hate Lee University.
I do not.
That's marked down.
I'm wearing Lee colors this morning.
No, you're not. You're wearing Alabama. You hate UT.
No.
Because of the pride you have at MTSU.
No, we already won, so, you know.
Well, look at what I'm wearing. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah, after they win. Always. Always before, it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, man. Mm-hmm. I'm like Bob Euchre. You know, Bob Euchre used to pick the games after they were over.
Yep.
He said it was safer. She's wearing, I didn't notice this, Fruit Loops. Thank you.
Yeah.
She's wearing Alabama colors this morning. Unbelievable.
I'm supporting.
It's a nice outfit, Bridget.
Thank you. The Lee University Flames. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll see you at homecoming, I'm sure. All right. Now, UT, the huge win. I don't know. I mean, the last 3 games they hadn't scored in the first half.
It's been tough to watch, but hey, you know, a win's a win.
And, speaking of buffoons, well, Josh Rogers, he's co-host on the Drive on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 with Andrew Morris every morning or every afternoon at 5 o'clock. I don't know if it's morning or afternoon. Listen to them. They confuse me so bad. Poor little Ephraim Kyle, they got him hostage in there. So he's a noted Georgia Bulldog guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yep.
Do you know who charged the field on Saturday night with poor little Brady Lewis, speaking of hostages, was Josh Rogers.
Really?
And he's sending me these pictures, all his orange.
What?
I mean, I don't know how many attorneys it would take to string him up this way. It was the most embarrassing I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
You talk about bandwagon, get on now.
On the day of Georgia, Texas.
Georgia, Texas, absolutely. What a win. Go ahead.
Was Rogers the one that took the chunk of grass out of the end zone?
I don't know. Did somebody do that?
Yeah, somebody cut a big piece of grass out of the end zone.
Really? Probably Kessling. Probably auctioned it off. All right, here we go. Well, it's a Dream World Series. Hey, sorry, Ken Bolin. I know you're a big Mets fan, but the Los Angeles Dodgers, big win last night, won the pennant 10-5 over the Mets at Chavez Ravina, Los Angeles. Oh, my goodness, the Yankees and the Dodgers. This will be fun. All the Braves fans, I know, we always pull for that, but my goodness, for the first time since 1981. Yankees and the Dodgers, game 1 Friday night. Falcons are terrible. Lost to the Seahawks 34-14. Congratulations, Todd Fletcher. Seahawks over the Falcons. He's a Washington guy. And, anyway, 34-14. Falcons 4-3. Bills beat your absolute horrible Tennessee Titans. They could not be any worse. 34-10 Titans to 1-5. How about Russell Wilson? Big question this week. Him and Justin Fields. Of course, Fields had led the Pittsburgh Steelers this season. Wilson's been out. Wilson leads the Steelers to a 37-15 win over Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Monday Night Football doubleheader tonight. Ravens at Buccaneers, ABC, ESPN, and ESPN2. The Manning cast, must watch. 8:15. Chart. By the way, you know, Bill, hey, Fruit Loops, you know Bill Belichick? You've heard of him, haven't you? Hey, Fruit Loops, where are you?
Yes, most certainly.
You on a tobacco break? What are you? Hey, Belichick is 72 years old. He's got a girlfriend. You know how old she is?
How old?
24.
What?
24. You know where he lives, by the way? Belichick, he lives in Nashville. Nashville. So, just wanted to, but he'll be on the first half of the Manning cast tonight. Oregon, the number 1 team in college football, the AP top 25 out this morning. Oregon 1, Georgia 2 after their huge win at Texas. Penn State 3, Ohio State 4. Texas only fell to number 5. UT, which would, after beating Florida, were punished for having to go to overtime, went down to 11. Now they're back up to number 7. So UT number 7. Hey, it's time for the Chattanooga Sports High School Football Rewind, brought to you by Chattanooga Sports. They welcome the Blue Cross Bowl, the state championships, back to Finley Stadium this year. Cleveland lost at Maryville, and Bradley lost at home to Red Bank. Walker Valley beat Pure Academy. Quite a night, Fruit Loops, Friday night. You were in Meigs County. Big win for Meigs over Polk County there, but it's quite a night for MixTV.tv. Friday night, we had over 25,000 viewers to those 4 games, Fruit Loops. People were flipping around on the 4 games we covered.
Yeah, we were excited to carry all 4 games on Friday night. We definitely want to be the streaming hub, so but hey, we enjoyed it over in Meigs County, man. It was fantastic.
I just thought of something you said. Yeah, they were. Now I'll let you talk about that. They were very nice to us, weren't they?
Yes, most certainly they were. They loved having us over there. We loved being there. It was nice.
Why don't you move there? That sounds good to me. You live in Decatur. Okay.
I would in a heartbeat.
Okay, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
But sadly, they don't want you, kind of like us here. Us, whatever.
But now the best part, I got to say, is watching Greg and Ryan eat hot dogs at the end of the night.
So they were into the big hot dog eating contest?
Yeah, they were trying to bring back the hot dog scorecard or whatever it is. So.
Oh, yeah, the Ron Moore Memorial. Ron, he used to run Telecable. He used to, late, great Ron Moore, used to do his hot dog report with Terry Evans on the panel. And that's right. That's exactly right. All right, this is Cleveland-Bradley week. Cleveland at Bradley Friday night. And so Friday morning, football Friday morning, our final edition of the season will be at Bradley Central, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Friday night, we'll have triple coverage right here, Mix 104.1, over on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and on MixTV.tv, all supplied by Joseo's Supply Group and this absolute treasonous Commissioner Rogers, who, by the way, I hope hey, if any commissioners are listening, maybe Mayor Davis, can we come up with a resolution? And we do have photographic evidence of the big dog fan, Rogers, charging Neyland Stadium's Shields-Watkins Field. Are you kidding me?
At Wholesale Supply, we're more than just a plumbing.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Visit cleveland-nissan.com.
All right, it's 19 before 8. Good morning. And, hey, Saturday night, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction was held in Cleveland, Ohio. And among the inductees, by the way, Disney Plus, you can go back and watch it. Cher inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Here she is with Peter Cetera, 1980.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Time to pay the dad tax.
Dad, go get your own.
Dad tax is a sacred institution.
Not here, it isn't.
It is too. Right now, we'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid brand mattress.
And we'll give you free local delivery on qualifying products.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck. It's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
5, it is Cher with Peter Cetera. Good, Cher went in the Rock Hall of Fame with a bunch of other people, including Dave Matthews Band, among others. Julia Roberts presented the Dave Matthews Band Saturday night, said that they played at her first, I didn't play there, but her first dance to a Dave Matthews Band song at her wedding. All right. Let's get a check here of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening? What's going on over there?
Okay. Happy birthday to our friend David Sherlin today. Also, Jennifer and Paul Peticolis. They're celebrating their 29th wedding anniversary. Jason Cox is also celebrating today. Zach Pike is celebrating as well. His boys Grayson and Easton sent that in to us. Parker Evans is 12 years old today, a basketball player at Ocoee Middle School. That's from his mom, Dad, dad and brother. Owen Lowe is 3 years old today. That's from his Mimi and Papa. Nora Hollifield is having a birthday today. She works over at All Safe Storage. Megan Spear is celebrating a birthday today over at Revive Aesthetics. Helen, also known as Cookie Ellis, is having a birthday today. Her sister Mary Jane Harrison sent that in. And then Remington Ridgway is 10 years old today. Her Nana and Papa love her very much.
What a name, Remington Ridgway.
Yeah, it's a good one.
We'll have to figure out what that child's going to. How old is she?
She is 10 years old today.
Where's she go to school? We know.
We don't know.
Hey, somebody tell us where she goes to school. Remington Ridgway. Man, I like that. That's pretty strong.
Great name.
That's pretty strong.
All right, calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Understand we have a caller on Angry Caller line 10. Which used to be my mother's introduction, but good morning, Benedict Arnold. How are you?
Benedict Arnold. This is Josh Rogers with ESPN Cleveland 1013.
Well, so let me.
For
your hang on.
Say that.
Hang on.
I'm down there working for you, trying to get footage for you, trying to do things for you to be able to better your radio station. And then you're calling me Benedict Arnold.
This is incredible. So when you got married, did you or did you not receive a signed something from Kirby Smart congratulating you on your wedding?
I did, absolutely.
When your child, excuse me,
I actually got a letter. I actually got a letter from Kirby.
When your child was born. Matter of fact, when your daughter Georgia,
yes,
was born.
Yeah.
Did you not? You got something? I can't remember that.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
got one from Kirby and got another one from President Trump. Yep.
Okay. So you no. Don't drag me into what you did Saturday night. You big treasonous Benedict Arnold. Don't drag me. No, you were no. Excuse me. You were in head to toe orange.
Whoa. No.
Give me photographic evidence. I've got it. Hang on.
I had one orange shirt on underneath a white volunteer tradition long sleeve that I got from Larry, along with a green hat that says Knoxville on it. The last time that I went to a Tennessee game with my little brother and went to a game and was not wearing something Tennessee colorish, my brother and I almost got into a fist fight because of the drunk, obnoxious Tennessee fans and how they act to people who are not wearing prison orange. Okay,
okay.
So I decided, thanks to a friend of ours, I said, let me just wear an orange shirt. I'm not trying to do this. Not trying to have this go on today. So listen, I cheered for the Vols. I hate Alabama. I'm glad Tennessee won. I'm glad Georgia blew out Texas. I'm glad Texas lost as well.
Unbelievable.
But me going onto the field was to get footage and videos and things like that for us to be able to talk about, discuss about, and use for ESPN Cleveland. So listen, I'm just there trying to do a job and do a good job for you and Jennifer. That's all I'm trying to do.
I mean, this is so lame. It is incredible. Hey, by the way, Rogers.
What's lame is the songs that you're playing right now. If you're tired of listening to that music, come on over to ESPN Cleveland 1013. Just change the dial down a little bit and listen to some great sports talk. That's what you can do.
Hey, well, we'll try to find some at 5 o'clock. Yeah, I guess we'll switch shows. Hey, listen, so Bridget is wearing an Alabama hoodie this morning. I'm not kidding. Look on Mixed TV. Look on Mixed TV. She's wearing an Alabama hoodie. I'm not kidding.
Actually, the Lee University logo is right here. You just can't see it.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yeah, it's hidden. No. It's hidden.
Let's see the logo.
Go Flames.
No, you should be embarrassed of yourself, Josh. There's no doubt. Hey, I'm wanting the Bradley County Commission, Chairman Tom Cry to issue you're a commissioner also, for now, issue a resolution against you today.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, we've got real business to discuss and do, not this. So I heard you call me Benedict, but listen, if you want to go and find some people to do a better job than Andy and I are doing on ESPN and out here trying to get content. Andy went to Notre Dame, Georgia Tech this weekend to get content for the show for us to be able to talk about. And mind you, all of this on our own dime because you don't pay for nothing. So we're down here doing the Lord's work, trying to help you get this radio station off the ground. And then we get, called out for it on Monday.
Hey, Benedict, listen, I'm gonna give you the alternative, which is a much better alternative to your show. Okay, you ready? You ready for it?
Yep.
Here we go. That was it. Thank you. Get off my radio. All right, it is 7 before the hour. What? I'm doing it for you. Let me tell you something, man. And I'll find the text. But anyway, Sheldon, I need some help. Anyway. And he had a little Brady Lewis down there with him.
Oh.
It was a big one. All right, it is, and you can listen now. You can hear them, and he'll have a little more time, probably. 5 o'clock, ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, presented by Hardee's. It's The Drive. All right, let's do this. Traffic. Bridget, what's up?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway. And anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. And taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop. Locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
All right, let's get a news update here. The Logan Thompson Law News Desk. The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. A WTVC television reporting a Cleveland man, Paul Swafford, was arrested after threatening to blow up North Cleveland Church of God if he wasn't given money and a car. That story coming up in full detail at the top of the hour. Early voting continued over the weekend on Saturday in Bradley County. 2,049 people voted early Saturday, up to a running total of 11,324. 11,324 have voted early so far in Bradley County. And Cleveland police investigating a social media threat directed at Cleveland High School. I will point out the threat came in last Thursday night at around 8 o'clock, and the press statement was issued by Cleveland police on Friday afternoon. So we've had a few days here, but I will say Cleveland police saying that they are going to put a greater police presence. They did that Friday morning, and they'll continue that today at Cleveland High School.
This news update is brought to you by Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services, serving families for more than 45 years. 2 locations, Wildwood and North Ocoee. JimRushFuneralHomes.com.
Bobby Ludwig, Edward Jones, financial advisor. Hey, Bobby, I'm sorry that Benedict Arnold took your time there. Josh Rogers.
No problem. We got plenty of time this morning. And some good news, Steve. We got the markets were up on Friday.
All right, let's do it. Come on.
Hey, markets were up. The Dow up 36 points to close at 43,276. Excuse me. The S&P up 23 to close at 5,865, and the NASDAQ up 115 on Friday to close at 18,490. Great way to start the week. Back to you guys in the studio.
Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. How can people get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215, or you can stop by and see me, 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby Ludwig, thanks so much, and we'll come back. We'll check our very, very nice Mermaid Mattress Weather Center coming up next.
Tennessee deserves representatives in Nashville that put people.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home?
Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga, with an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products. Make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Sized iced coffee in any flavor like caramel, French vanilla, or plain for just $1 until 11 a.m. So prices and participation may vary. Again, that's available at McDonald's. Any size iced coffee in any flavor, just $1.
All right, time to check the forecast, 8 a.m.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety. We are Mix 104.1 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Right now, take up to 5 years, no interest financing on Tempur-Pedic purchases. Only for a limited time this fall. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
All right, for today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 78 and a low of 43 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 79 and a low of 45. Sunny on Wednesday as well with a high of 81. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 40 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar this morning, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Again, claiming Vice President Harris never really worked at a McDonald's like she says, former President Trump serves fries to pre-selected drive-through customers at one in Pennsylvania, then campaigning in Lancaster.
I want to wish her a happy 60th birthday, right? No, happy birthday. And many more, and I mean it.
Harris spent part of her birthday at a church in Atlanta.
What kind of country do we want to live in? A country of chaos, fear, and hate, or a country of freedom, compassion, and justice?
She campaigns today with former Senate Republican Liz Cheney. The Dodgers win the National League pennant.
LA beat the Mets 10-5 in Game 6 of the National League Championship Series to punch their ticket to the World Series. The Dodgers and Yankees will meet in the World Series for the 12th time, but the first time since 1981.
Fox's Tim McMaster. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 1041, we are on MixTV.tv from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com. Our news this morning, the Cleveland Police Department is investigating a social media threat directed at Cleveland High School. The threat was reported at about 8 p.m. last Thursday night. In a statement released Friday afternoon to media, authorities said they were taking the threat seriously, working with District Attorney Stephen Hadgett and the Tallahassee Office of Safety and Homeland Security to identify any suspects. In response, a greater police presence has been stationed at Cleveland High to ensure safety. WTVC television reports a Cleveland man, Paul Swafford, was arrested after threatening to blow up North Cleveland Church of God if he wasn't given money and a car. According to police, Swafford called the church early last week demanding cash and a vehicle, claiming that bombs were already on the way. Now, Swafford provided his name during the call, which allowed police to locate him and arrest him on charges of making false reports. Early voting continues to go very well here in Bradley County. Another 2,049 people voted early this past Saturday in Bradley County, brings our running total to 11,324. Early voting started last Wednesday. Early voting continues through October 31st. And here are the sites. You can vote early today at Omega Center International. That is that's OCI, the Perry Stone Ministry on Urbane Road. Northeast Recreation Center on Berry Street. The Bradley County Election Commission office downtown on Broad. And the Bradley County Fire and Rescue Training Center on Dalton Pike. That's the former Waterville Elementary. Vote early Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 4. Election day, of course, is Tuesday, November 5, 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. And we have an election page up there on our newly redesigned website, mymix1041.com. You can see all of the information about early voting there. Chattanooga Times Free Press reports that last week, Chad Bannister Hedgecock of Cleveland entered a plea agreement on 2 of the 4 misdemeanor charges filed against him in U.S. District Court Charges related to January 6th at the Capitol. Hedgecock charged with disorderly conduct and parading inside the Capitol. And he could face up to 12, sentencing, I should say, is March 3rd. And he could face 12 months in prison and a $5,000 fine. Local and state news. And Bridget, here, as part of our newscast, the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce, I know they've got a very special event coming up.
Yeah, that's right. It is coming up this Saturday from 11 to 2 at Jenkins. It's the first ever Jenkins 5-alarm chili cook-off and Chamber Challenge cornhole tournament. You can register a team by going to the community calendar at clevelandchamber.com, or you can call Tammy Randolph at the Chamber, 423-472-6587. All proceeds benefit the American Red Cross for hurricane relief. So again, that website is clevelandchamber.com.
All right, local and state news, Mix 1041. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Key Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. And looky there, we have our friend, a newer friend of ours, but she's a gold-plated celebrity, I guarantee you that. Medicare Misty, Misty Bolt. Misty, how in the world are you?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing great.
I saw
You're making
you.
my head big this morning. Call me a celebrity.
Well, first of all, you've got your logo behind you, so that's good. That's smart.
Yeah, I need to fix my computer so you can see it. My head keeps.
And I notice you're drinking coffee because let me tell you something, Misty. This is go time. I know in your industry, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is. It's crazy because there's a couple plans that decided not to renew their plan. So there's a lot of seniors having to change that probably didn't want to change this year. So it's a lot busier than it usually is.
Medicare Misty joins us. All right, so let's start from the beginning, Misty, and just tell people, and especially those, as you said, those seniors, what they need to know right now as we get started.
Well, right now there are donut holes going away for 2026. So I wanted to make sure that everyone paid attention to their annual notice of change letter. It should have come in the mail October 1st. And it tells you what your plan is now and what your plan is changing to, later, like for 2026. So October 15th to December 7th, if there's anything in that annual notice of change letter that you don't like, or that they're not recovering your medicine, or the price has gone up too high, December 7th is the last day to make that happen. So we have an office locally now in Hickson, so you can stop by, make an appointment. We have one number to make an appointment at any 5 offices that we have. It's 423-777-5577. So you could call that number or you can drop in, but please do not ignore looking at your policy this year. Usually I say if you love it, let it roll over, but not this year. You need to make sure that you're checking that your prescriptions will be covered next year, that your plan is still renewing for next year, and that your doctors, you'll still be able to see them next year.
We're joined by Medicare Misty, and Misty, of course, that's Misty Bolt. And Misty, you're now in Cleveland, and we're so glad to have you. Tell us about your office here in Cleveland.
Okay, so we're past the, on Key Street, past the mall. If you're coming from Chattanooga, you pass the mall. We're in that shopping center to the right on the same side that the mall is on. The sign has not been put up yet. It seems like all the sign guys are busy. So if you're a sign guy that's listening to the radio this morning and needs some work, we would love to have our sign put up. But we're on the right side, and it's got Caremore Insurance outside of it. The agent that is there named her own agency, Caremore Insurance. So, but you can call 423-777-5577, and we can make sure that an agent is there too, because it's just her in the office right now, but I've got 22 agents locally.
Medicare Misty joins us, and again, why is it so important that seniors, really get with you and your agents and really take control and be in charge of their own destiny, as one would say?
Well, especially this year, just because they're getting rid of the donut hole, so no more going to the pharmacy and you're now in the donut hole. The max out of pocket this year for medicine is $2,000. What that means, once they spend $2,000 out of their pocket, then they're covered at 100%, which means they will not pay any more for their prescription after they spend $2,000. It was $8,000. It's $2,000 for 2026. So when you make something that good, you know the cost is going to have to come from somewhere. So I just want to make sure that everybody's paying attention and has looked at their plan, looked at their changes, and they're happy with it.
Medicare Misty. Medicare Misty is right here now in Cleveland under the Care More Insurance banner. Anything you want to add here, Misty, before we go?
Yes, I have a book out. I have a Medicare Maze book on Amazon. If you have any questions about Medicare and you want to do your own research, before you talk to somebody, I'd love for you to purchase my book on Amazon. You can do a download. You can download it or you can buy it, either one. We do not have a hardback. I'm working on a hardback, but there's a softback available. And it's very short. I made it simple. So that it's not like the Medicare and You book and you look at it and your eyes are crossed.
Medicare Misty, I don't see how you've had time to do a book because you are one of the busiest people I've ever known in my life. But hey, let's talk about your website and also and ways to get in touch with you.
Absolutely. MedicareMisty.com. My website also is very informational. It's about 56 pages on there. Also, my jingle's on there. So once you get it in your head, you'll never get it out of your head.
Love it.
Which means you always think about me when you think about Medicare. So MedicareMisty.com. We have 5 offices. Our newest one, Cleveland, then Ringgold. We're in Hickson, off of Shallowford, in downtown Chattanooga. So come see us, and please do not wait till the end. December 7th is the deadline, and it will sneak up on you. I don't know how many calls I get on December 7th at 11:50 going, Missy, I totally forgot. I just saw your commercial. Please don't make me work at 11:50 at night on the last day.
Well, we don't need that. We
No.
do not need that, Misty. Well, Misty, sometime we'll also get into your background and more personal notes because you've got an amazing story. We admire what you're doing, and I really appreciate you joining us this morning very much. We'll find you a sign guy, too, by the way.
Okay, yay.
We'll do it.
Thank
Don't
you
worry.
so
We'll
much.
get that
I
done this
appreciate the
morning.
partnership, and I appreciate you and Bridget. Y'all do a great job.
Hey, how do you feel, Bridget? Hey, Fruit Loops, got a picture of Bridget so Misty can see it. So, following the Tennessee win over Alabama, Bridget is wearing Alabama colors this morning. How about that?
Yeah, I'm as happy as you are.
This was unintentional for me.
Oh,
This is
man.
not Alabama.
Thanks, Misty. Have a great day.
Bye, guys. Go Vols.
Medicare Misty. Boy, I admire her so much. It is 8:14. Going to check off the streets right here, Bridget.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. Enjoy safe family fun at their Trunk or Treat on Friday, October 25th. Costumes, games, trunk or treating, face painting, and more. It's free for Y members and non-members from 5 to 7, October 25th. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. Do you need toilet paper? Sun Paper in Cleveland has a...
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The Smart Factory Institute presents the 10th annual Peak Performance Symposium on October 25th at the Smart Factory in the Pie Center in Cleveland. Join industry peers as they share manufacturing best practices for maintaining a competitive advantage in the areas of technology and talent. This year's symposium is sponsored by Mueller, Blueprint Intelligence, Logos Automation, Renishaw, Phoenix Contact, and Focused Apps. Attendees will also be entered to win 4th row tickets at the 45-yard line to the November 23rd UT game against UTEP at Neyland Stadium. Register at peakperformanceinc.com.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
4:47 a.m. is your time, and we're looking forward to another clear week. Sure, the temps are a little different this week, but clear again, Clay.
Yeah, that's right, Paul. We're not going to see any active weather for this work week. Now, last week we had the cool fall-like temperatures. It is going to be much warmer as we kind of peruse through the rest of this week. No rain in sight. That was one of the headlines last week, if you remember. I'm still just not seeing any moisture coming our way, probably through at least the end of October, maybe even beyond. So it is going to stay dry. As for your temperatures stepping out, 39 in Cleveland, 48 in Chattanooga, 46 down in Scottsboro, 42 in Dalton. So there's still a chill in the air. But as we get into your afternoon, we'll have sunny skies, high pressure building in. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a really nice afternoon. 77 in Decatur, 76 today in Soddy Daisy. We'll have 79 in Benton, 77 in Andrews and Murphy. Same for Blue Ridge, 78 over in Ringgold, 79 in Bridgeport and Trenton, and 77 down in Fort Payne. So as you can see, it is going to be a nice, mild afternoon. So if you like the warmer weather, soak it in, because again, we're getting closer and closer to November and December, and that's when our temperatures typically start to drop off pretty good. So enjoy the warmth while it lasts. High pressure building in, no rain, and this is going to be the satellite radar. So I could show you this, and it would be true for the rest of the week as well, because we're not going to see any green. In the overall pattern setup, so of course we have that high pressure in, but we also have this flow coming in from the Pacific. That brings in those mild temperatures from the Pacific Ocean and kind of spreads them across the southern U.S. So we're not going to see any big dips in that northern jet stream. That's what we need to get that cooler air. It's going to stay bottled up into Canada, so that's going to help to keep our temperatures much warmer throughout the week. And yeah, look at this. We're going to be about 5 to 10 degrees above normal. Highs in the 80s Wednesday through potentially Saturday, and then we may have a little bit of a cool off coming for your Sunday. And even beyond over the next 6 to 10 days, which will take us right into the end of the month through Halloween, warmer than normal temperatures looking pretty likely, not only for us here locally, but across a pretty good chunk of the country. So we're going to have more 70 and 80 degree days. Now, it's still going to be cool each morning, but each afternoon, those temperatures are going to warm up pretty quickly. Here's a look at your futurecast. High pressure again going to dominate our weather. Under high pressure, you get sinking air, so you're not going to have any of that lift you need to produce some of those storms. Dry conditions across the entire southeast. So from the Carolinas, pretty much all the way down to the Gulf Coast and to parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, no rain coming our way. It is going to be dry. We will have a weak front come in Wednesday, but it's going to be a dry front. So potential rainfall for the next 7 days from southern Kentucky all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Not a drop coming our way, which isn't great news because we do need it. We're still dealing with a moderate drought here across portions of the Tennessee Valley. Likely to see these drought conditions worsen as the next drought monitor is released coming up this Thursday. Now, you know, a little fun this morning. We're getting close to the holiday season. We're only 32 days away from Thanksgiving, 60 from the first day of winter.
Ball player at Ocoee Middle School. That's from his mom, dad, and brother. Owen Lowe is 3 years old today. That's from his Mimi and Papa. Nora Hollifield is having a birthday today. She works over at All Safe Storage. Megan Spear is celebrating a birthday today. Works over at Revive Aesthetics. Helen, also known as Cookie Ellis, is having a birthday today. Her sister Mary Jane Harrison sent that in to us. Remington Ridgway is 10 years old today. Her Nana and Papa love her very much. And we did find out she's a student at Valley View Elementary.
All right, very good. Jeremy Jones out there, the principal.
Spencer Blankenship is celebrating today. That's from his mom and dad. Tina Elkins is 29 again from her coworkers at Whirlpool Customer Service. And then Diane Stewart is also celebrating. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Red-A-Pest Mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They're with you every step of the way. Call Ken Do 423-381-3427.
All right, don't forget it's Mocs Monday. You can win 4 tickets to see the Mocs football team against VMI this Saturday. Of course, WCLE 99.1 FM is your home for UTC football with Jim Reynolds. If you want to see UTC and VMI this Saturday, 4 o'clock at Finley Stadium, all you have to do is call or text. We're going to have these away at 9 a.m. You can call the volunteer Red-A-Pest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text our Cleveland State Cougar line on that same number. Back with Christy Goza in about 10 seconds.
This news update is brought to you by Wright Pediatric Dentistry, now open in Cleveland on Paul Huff Parkway behind McAllister's, accepting new patients. Call Wright Pediatric Dentistry at 423-910-3055.
All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Our longtime friend, Christy Goza. Christy, how in the world are you?
Good morning, Steve. I'm wonderful. How are you?
Doing good. I love what you've done, this brand new event, a second year.
Yes.
But it comes out of what you experienced, really.
Yes.
And just for those who may be new, tell us about what you've been through.
Well, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I am a breast cancer survivor. In 2019, I was diagnosed with stage 3B triple negative breast cancer. It was the roughest year of my life. It was life-changing, to say the least. I followed my doctors. I had a great team of doctors here. They were all here in Cleveland, Tennessee Oncology, Dr. Dunn, Life Circle. But I did everything they told me to do. And one of the things that happened when I was diagnosed with breast cancer is I kind of receded a little bit. I didn't really want to tell anybody. I had missed 2 years of mammograms. And what I find is that I'm a mom, and moms always are busy taking care of other people. And so that's our job, is to take care of our family, our household. And sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. And so you can't be too busy to have a mammogram, because I found a lump. I called Cherie Littrell at Life Circle, and she fast-tracked me into a whirlwind week that I will never forget that ended up with this diagnosis. I had a double mastectomy, which was my choice to do, and I'm 5 years NEC, no evidence of cancer. So, yes. So one of the things that happened when I got diagnosed, like I said, I was embarrassed. I didn't really want to share. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. And then somehow in Cleveland, news gets out. I don't know how that happens, Steve. I think you're in charge of that. I think you announced it on the radio.
Probably.
So then the first week, you do not care about HIPAA.
Beat me up,
So I kind of shut down that first week, and I wasn't really going to tell anybody, and I was just trying to figure out how I was going to proceed. And people started texting me saying, "Hey, I hear you're having surgery today." Well, it wasn't my surgery day. So I decided the only way to control that message was to put my story out. And so I sat that day and I wrote a post on social media about what I had done. I'd missed 2 mammograms. I was stage 3, and I asked for prayers, and I gave my surgery date. So what I found was that gave me a little bit of my power back. I felt very powerless that week. I felt very defeated. That gave me a little bit of power back, but also it gave me an opportunity. I needed something good to come out of that journey. That's a terrible journey to walk through, breast cancer is, but I needed something good to come out of it at the end. And so I thought if I could encourage women to go have a mammogram, because I felt like there were a lot of women just like me. I mean, I consider myself a smart, intelligent, hardworking, good mom, who just got busy. And time gets away from you, especially the older you get. So what I try to do is I'm a big advocate for mammograms. And last year, one afternoon, Beth Fennell, who owns the Press, and she's a local school teacher at Ocoee Middle, she texted Angie Schulke at Indigo and Catch, Michael Poore, and myself, and she said, "I have an idea. Can y'all come down here today at 3 o'clock?" Well, sure. And because there's always a bottle of wine at Beth's when you go down to Beth's at the Press. So she opened up a bottle of wine and she said, "I want to do a fundraiser. And I want to do something for breast cancer awareness." And her daughter works with the organization that does that in Murfreesboro and has a huge presence. So Beth had a little bit of an idea of what she did. Beth and I share a love for Halloween. So that's how the Witches Stroll was born. So it's always the Saturday before Halloween. And we just set it on that date, really because we're old and we can remember that date. So it is this Saturday from 6 to 9. But Indigo, Catch, Press, Mash and Hops, they provide all the food, and they provide drinks, adult beverages. This is an adult-only party. It's a private ticketed event. The streets are blocked off in front of the Press and Indigo. And the Beaters, if you're over 50, you know who the Beaters band is. They're still alive, believe it or not. So, yeah. I'm excited.
The Beaters?
Yeah. Well, did you ever hear them play on the gravels at Grumpy's?
No.
See, I'm a little older than you. Yeah. But it's $50 a ticket, and we have a great lineup. Last year, we decided to give the money to the Mary Ellen Locher Foundation. My daughter was a recipient of one of those scholarships for college when I was going through cancer, and so it's kind of my way of paying them back. And this year, they're going to be our recipient, too, so we're excited about that.
Great. Christy Goza, who has always known how to put on an event. That's really how I met her, probably over 30 years ago, or more than that, probably. Christy joins us. And it's interesting you talk about women being busy. Here we are. It's 8:30 in the morning. I can guarantee you we have a lot of women who have done gotten everybody ready at home. Now they're heading to work. You are speaking to an audience right now of ladies who really identify, Christy, with what you're saying about their lives, about their schedules, about all of that. So you are talking directly to them at this hour.
You have to take care of yourself. Nobody else is going to take care of you. So you have to schedule your mammogram. Call call your gynecologist. I called Cherie that day and I said, hey, I lost that little piece of paper you gave me. She'd given me 2 years in a row that fell to the bottom of my purse, that said, call this number and schedule. And she was like, why are you calling? Is there a problem? And I said, yes, I found a lump in my breast. She goes, you can't just go up there and get one. You need to come here. Can you come here right now? So Cherie is a very good friend and can be pushy at times, which is very good because my cancer ended up being a very fast growing cancer. So my doctor did tell me that, because I beat myself up for a long time over this situation. And he said, your cancer wasn't here a year ago, but if you had waited 5 more months, you wouldn't be here today.
Well, I believe your message is resonating even at this moment. Christy, let's repeat the details. This Saturday night, I'm telling you, if Christy Goza involved, it's going to be a great event. Going to be a lot of fun. And so just remind us of all the details.
It's a costume party. It's costume party, yes. And last year we had a situation, since it was a new event last year, they thought it was a women's only event since it was like witches, but men are. We have, lots of men that show up for this event. So don't think that it's just a one-sided thing. But we also have some great sponsors. We operate under the Main Street umbrella, and Community Foundation helps us with all the money, keep track of all that. And then the press, Mash and Hops, Indigo and Catch does all the food and drinks. Our main sponsors this year are Bank of Cleveland, Caldwell Banker Kennard Realty, Vocker, Plug, Burns Ornamental, Tarver Distributing, and Professional Title. So we have a great lineup. The Beaters Band is going to be playing. Put on your favorite costume. Doesn't have to be witch. 6 to 9.
6 to 9.
Yeah, we're going to close the street down around noon. And
you're getting a little older.
I know, yeah. If you're interested, if you're a young person and would like to learn how to do events so we can stay up later at night, call me.
Hey, those are my hours, actually. Christy Goza, we love you. We think the world of you, and what you've done in this community is incredible. And I really feel strongly that you've helped maybe put a thought in some women's minds this morning. And in this October, it's so important.
Well, that's really what this event is for, is to bring awareness. And so this is the month to do that. And I'm glad you gave me a platform to do that too.
Christy, the door is always open to you.
Thank you.
I don't say it to very many people, but
I don't know. It was locked this morning. I sat outside.
I didn't know that. Hey, they're doing their job.
Yeah.
Thanks, Christy.
Thank you, Steve.
Saturday night, 6 to 9. Oh, how do they get their tickets? Can they get them ahead of time?
Tickets are at Press, Catch, Indigo for sale, or Bank of Cleveland's main office.
Okay, so I can go there.
Yes.
Very, very good.
Yes.
Thanks, Christy. Great to see you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get a check of the streets right here, Bridget.
Hey, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys.
Fall 2024 is bringing fresh styles at the Town Squire. New arrivals from Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Volunteer Traditions, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, and Southern Point.
Yeah, they're going to need to call Logan Thompson.
Give me Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson?
I'm going to need Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson.
Don't worry, dear. We have Logan Thompson. I got to call Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson! If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool, and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
The Mix 104.1.
Good morning to my buddy Dan Cord.
Yes, Springdale Heating and Air, old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. Call them at 423-479-6363 and online at springdaleair.com.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 104.1, the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 79 and a low of 43 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 79 and a low of 45. Sunny on Wednesday and even warmer with a high of 81. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 42 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. Don't forget, Memorial Convenient Care opens 7 days a week in the Public Shopping Center, Paula Parkway, Cleveland. Back with sports in about 20 seconds.
Mammograms can detect breast cancer early when it's most treatable. The Mary Ellen Locher Breast Center has locations in Chattanooga, Hickson, Ottawa, and Ringgold. In addition to traditional 2D mammography, all of their centers offer tomosynthesis, a type of 3D technology which improves visibility and cancer detection in women who have dense breasts. Call 423-495-4040 to schedule your screening mammogram.
Oh, boy. Yeah, man. Tennessee, Alabama. Well, we said earlier we spotted them the first half. Is that what's happening now?
Yeah, apparently so.
You sit there in your crimson?
Well, thank you. Thanks for that. This is not crimson. This is...
You're blaming Lee University for how you're dressed this morning.
A nice fall color. Yes, go
right.
Flames.
UT, big win over Alabama on Saturday. And Tennessee now number 7 in the nation. Actually went down after beating Florida. It shows you how bad Florida is. But number 7, Alabama, I tell you. If I'm Alabama, that quarterback is just not very good, and the team is so different. No wonder Saban got out. He saw this coming.
He sure did.
Between that and the NIL, he was gone. Anyway, UT, big win over Alabama. UT and Georgia off this Saturday, by the way. Hey, but a reminder, the UTC Mox hosts VMI this Saturday at 4 o'clock at Findlay Stadium. you can go for free. We have 4 tickets to give away around 9 a.m. Mox Monday as WCLE 99.1 FM, your exclusive, not exclusive, but home up here in Cleveland of UTC football with Jim Reynolds. You want to win, call or text 423-614-6499. That's a great day of fun out at Fenway Stadium this Saturday, 4 o'clock, UTC and VMI. Sports courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 101.3. The Drive, I'd say, Bridget, after last hour, The Drive is probably going to, I'd say Rogers is going to take care of me. Mm-hmm. But he can't, of course, hold a flame to me, but flame. He can't hold a candle, the appropriate word. And they're all laughing. They're planning on what they're going to say about me today, so get ready for that. ESPN Cleveland 101.3, The Drive, presented by Hardee's at 5 o'clock. All right, so, my goodness. The Los Angeles Dodgers won the pennant. Beat the Mets last night, 10-5, Game 6 at Chavez Ravine, Los Angeles. The World Series is set. Yankees-Dodgers for the first time since 1981, Bridget.
It's going to be a good series.
You know, we're Braves fans, obviously, but obviously they're not in it. So this was the best-case scenario for Fox Television, for Major League Baseball, because last year, honest to goodness, I know the Rangers won, and I'm serious about this. I do not remember who they played. I just know that. Do you remember?
No, I don't either.
I know that everybody said it was the worst World Series ever. Nobody watched it. It was the least viewed World Series in history. So now you have what could be the most viewed World Series in history, New York versus Los Angeles.
Yes.
And the Yankees and the Dodgers. It's going to be fun. We're going to start Friday night, and we are very proud to carry the World Series in its entirety for the first time ever. I'll turn the music down for this. So because we are now an ESPN station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, we will have the World Series. Now, we will not have it Friday night. They're going to start Friday night. I could talk to you an hour about the ridiculous nature of this schedule they've come out with, talking about baseball and Fox. To start the World Series on a Friday night's ridiculous. Second least night of television viewership of the week. Anyway, we obviously will have responsibilities with Cleveland Bradley. Cleveland at Bradley is this Friday night on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. That, of course, Gary Owenby and Steve Wells Saturday night. Friday night. So we'll pick up with Game 2. But there you go. It's going to be fun. Dodgers and the Yankees in the World Series. And I know a bunch of you hate both of them. You say, well, can they lose? Both of them lose. Falcons are losers. Lost to the Seahawks yesterday. That on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Seahawks beat the Falcons 34-14. Looked terrible. Falcons 4-3. Titans looked even worse. Titans are 1-5. They lost in Buffalo. Of course, we're your proud home of the Titans. Mix 104-1. Bills 34-10 over the Titans in Buffalo yesterday. Sunday night football last night. There was a quarterback controversy with the Steelers. Don't think it's happening anymore, I don't think. Russell Wilson, his first start. They were playing good with Justin Fields, but now Wilson led them to a 37-15 win over the Jets on Sunday night football in front of the nation last night. Monday night football tonight, doubleheader. Ravens at the Buccaneers, the main game at 8:15. It'll be on ABC, ESPN, and ESPN2 with the Mannings. And then they're putting the Chargers at the Cardinals on ESPN+. I'm proud to announce this morning we have more viewers than ESPN+. About 3 people are subscribers. So nobody's going to see that. Nobody cares. Chargers, Cardinals, who cares? Oregon, the number 1 team in college football. The Associated Press Top 25 out this morning. Oregon vaults to number 1. Georgia, after their huge win at Texas, Bridget, number 2. Texas fined $250,000 for their fans throwing bottles on the field. That was an incredible situation.
Yeah.
You had the reversal of the call.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had the bottles thrown on the field.
Yeah, that's right. Thankfully, it stopped pretty quickly, and they got it cleaned up quickly, but it did delay the game, and then, the refs were there. They overturned that call.
And I felt like I was walking in the station. Fruit Loops throws bottles at me. Those old liquor bottles from Saturday night. Him and Otis, the drunk, throw bottles at me every morning when I walk in. So,
and speaking of Austin,
it definitely feels like a jail around here.
If we can find the tape, I think I did predict that Georgia would beat Texas and that Tennessee would beat Alabama.
Well, so did I. Big deal.
Well,
No, you know what? I may have picked Texas.
I think you did.
Oh, no. You have no
I
clue
don't-
who I picked.
think we were opposite.
Texas only fell to number 5, Tennessee number 7. It's a 12-team playoff, and that's really what matters. The AP rankings are fine, but they don't matter. They really don't. The rankings really start November 5th when the playoff committee gets together. It's the Chattanooga Sports High School Football Rewind. Chattanooga Sports welcomes back the Blue Cross Bowl, the state football championships to Fenway Stadium. Cleveland lost at Maryville. Bradley lost at home to Red Bank, and Walker Valley beat something called Pure Academy on Friday night. All right, so Fruit Loops, we were proud. You know, we've been doing mixed TV.tv high school football, of course, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group for the last 4 years, and may have been a high watermark Friday night. We carried all 4 of those games on mixed TV. I had several people tell me over the weekend they were flipping around watching all of them.
Yeah, so for anybody that's not discovered yet, on Friday nights, if you go to mixedtv.tv, we'll have all 4 schools streamed there. If the schools are video streaming, we'll have it. If it's just audio, we'll still have the radio audio. So we're covering all, as far as McMinn, Cleveland, Bradley, and Walker Valley every Friday night. And we've been doing that all season. We're going to keep it up. We're excited about it. And we were actually, the mixed TV broadcast was out at Meigs County on Friday night, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah, they were great to us. Polk County at Meigs County was the game we produced. The other games are through partnerships with our schools, and I appreciate Maryville High School and Landon Harris, the AD up there. They worked with us brilliantly and made that available. We really appreciate them for doing that. Well, get ready. It's Cleveland Bradley week. This Friday night, Cleveland at Bradley, kickoff at 7 o'clock. So Friday morning, it's Football Friday morning, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. We'll all be out at Bradley. Bridget will be wearing her former cheerleading outfit, although you cheered basketball, didn't you?
I did, yes.
And so that'll be fun. Triple coverage Friday night on, you're wearing that Alabama outfit.
Oh, goodness.
Triple coverage on Mix 104.1, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and MixedTV.tv. Shelton and Rogers and I will be doing the game on TV. And we got the big pregame, RMR Legal and Cleveland Ford countdown to kickoff. We'll start at 6. Got the big desk. Shelton's proud of that. So Cleveland Insurance. So anyway, what do you got?
Thank you to Mark Smith. We now know who played in the World Series last year. That was the Diamondbacks and the Rangers.
Yeah, he was the one who watched it.
He says, let's go Dodgers.
Our Cleveland Bradley coverage, by the way, begins with the legendary Smith Family McDonald's Cleveland High School Coaches Bench, which is an over 40-year program started by Mark's dad, Hank, and Tom Rowland. So going back to the day. But anyway, and Mark, I got to say it, hate to say it, he is doing a great job hosting the panel of experts. Let me tell you.
Yes.
That is a great show if you haven't heard it. But anyway, so it's Cleveland Bradley Week. It's a special week for our community going back to 1967. All right. Well, we took a little break there for a while. Some of you new people in Cleveland don't know that. Ask somebody who's lived here a while. We took about a 10-year break, then we brought it back. So anyway, all right, back in a moment. Let's see. Your hometown lender, locally owned. Solutions Finance.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic. October is Stroke Awareness Month. Did you know that peripheral artery disease increases your risk for stroke? At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they specialize in diagnosing and treating PAD to reduce your risk for stroke and other serious conditions. A simple health guard screening can provide answers. What are the signs of stroke you shouldn't ignore? Think fast. Face. Is there facial movement only on one side? Arms. Does one arm not raise normally? Speech. Is there a presence of slurred speech? And time. If answered yes to the other questions, dial 911. This October, take action. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com and let them help protect your future. VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals, offers timely appointments, and has 5 convenient locations.